Good morning, guys. How's it going? Super excited today. As you can tell, I'm not on the Indian. I discussed it in the last video, which was basically it got reversed into in a car park while I was getting me COVID jab, so bollocks. But it does mean we're on the MT-09 for the foreseeable future until my bike gets repaired. You may notice that I'm a little bit chipper. And I guess the reason I'm a little bit chipper is because I'm going to one of my favourite places in the world, which, if you've been following any of my vlogs or Instagram stuff, you'll know over the last year I've probably been at Cotswold BMW more than any other dealership. And it's because I really like their bikes. So, not in a like fanboyish way, I love all bikes, but I just really like their bikes. So I like going there and going, hey, can I take a bike out and get some photos and footage of it? Because, you know, why the funk not? So today you might be wondering, Joe, you've taken out the R18, the R9T, you've taken out the S1000XR, you've taken out the S1000R. I mean, what's next? Surely you're not taking out the GS. Well, guess what? Today we are taking out the S1000XR because fuck boxer engines on bikes. That was harsh. I know it's a great bike. Everyone says that the GS is a great bike, and that is awesome. I'm genuinely stoked for those people, and I haven't tried it myself yet, so I might even turn around and sit on it and go, you know what, these boxer engines, mate, are actually pretty good. I just, you know, I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm just saying, with the boxer engine bikes I've tried so far, I've preferred inline versions of those bikes. That's all I can say on that matter. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. You can't tie me down to have an opinion from me, okay? You can't force it out of me. Your eagle-eyed ones of you are going to go, ah! All right! I know it comes on and it turns off constantly based on whether you accelerate hard or brake hard. The only thing which is a bit weird is I haven't done either of those two things so far, so that is weird. But now look, it's got off again, so I don't know what's going on with this bike. It's weird. It never seems to actually give me any issues. Oh, it's back on again. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's back off again. I don't know what the hell it's doing, man. It's so random. So you might be thinking, oh, what are your thoughts on the MT-09? Honestly, the reason I'm going out to test ride an XR is because I'm pretty sure that the S1000R is going to be the next bike that I add to my fleet of, well, one bike. But I had the most fun I've ever had on that bike until I rode this one. And now the MT-09 has kind of maybe laughed more than any other bike I've ever been on, but I think that's because I've had more time with it. So I'm basically going to jump up on this XR because I went on my mate's Triumph Tiger 1050 Sport and also giggled my tits off and thought, this is wrong, I shouldn't be able to do this on an adventure bike. And whenever the terms, you shouldn't be able to do this on an adventure bike, she's cute, shouldn't be able to do this on an adventure bike, people think of the S1000XR, don't they? So I'm going to test the S1000XR just to see what it's like compared to the experience of being on this naked bike, and if it's better or worse, so then I know which direction I'm going in. If it ends up being too tall, too bulky, you know, things like that, then I'll basically end up doing one final ride on the S1000R versus this one to work out which one I want to go for. I imagine it would probably be the S1000 on the basis of it's pretty much this, only with more tech. Not that I care about the tech. Personally, I quite like raw bikes with fuck all on them. But it's just this bike with more tech, a kind of nicer dash, and about 50 more brake horsepower, so so you know, lol. Right, other than that, I don't think I've got anything else to mutter on about, so I'll give you guys a bell once I'm with the XR. See you soon. Hey guys, so just been with Ben at Cotswold BMW, and he's put me up on this XR and taken me through all the settings, and just gonna go for a ride for the day. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Thoughts so far, jumping straight off the MT-09, which is the triple, the immediate thing you notice is just how differently the bikes are set up torque-wise for the delivery. I'd say the MT-09 is like a constant animal everywhere. It's never relaxing, and it makes you ride it like an animal everywhere, because you can't, like, you can't not do it, right? And something which is immediately apparent on these inline fours is that the torque is so much like lower in the lower part, but then it's really animalistic higher up. And I actually really like that, because what it ends up meaning for me personally is I can get on something like this and I can just chill out like this, and I don't need to hammer it. You can just chill out, save fuel, save money, and it makes you actually take in the views of things, and you actually notice where you are, which is a quality which I think gets overlooked a lot, because a lot of people will just turn around and kind of say, and that quick shifter, didn't even feel it, it's incredible. Oh, it's mental, didn't even feel it. You know, and there's a quality of bikes which doesn't get spoken about often, which is on these powerful bikes, the idea of chilling out. Does the bike talk to you in a way which makes you actually chill the fuck out and see things? Because the whole point of getting a bike, right, or a bike like this, is to go see things and to travel and have fun along the way. And so far, this is probably the first time I've gotten this bypass and not wanted to open a throttle up. Do you know what I mean? I'm just genuinely, it's comfortable. I'm enjoying just sitting here, and there's like no wind. I'm 6'2", and so far the wind doesn't seem to be slapping me. And I'm just, it's just great, comfortable, chilled. I don't want to be an animal on it right now. I might do later, but right now, like, this is good. I love it. Yeah, comfort wise, this is lovely. Honestly, like, I remember people were saying like vibration issues and stuff. They said they were around 4K, I think. Let me see if I can get out of this thing. 4K. Yeah, I mean, you can feel a little bit of kind of vibration coming through the handlebars and stuff, but as it was said to me even just earlier today, it's an engine strapped to a frame. It's, you know, it's gonna have its characteristics of where it resonates and stuff like that. For me personally, I'm happy being in 6th gear and literally chilling out 2-3k. That doesn't bother me at all. Then if I'm not doing that, I'm probably being a bit, you know, a bit nippy, in which case it wouldn't be an issue anyway. So it depends where you cruise and what you like cruising at. I guess if you were cruising around 70 or whatever, then, you know, maybe slightly different story for some people, but I mean, this is cool, man. I'm digging it. That quick shifter is obnoxious. Absolutely obnoxious. It's so good. It's the best I've felt on a bike, like, no question. So this thing, yeah. Right, let me get some fuel. Foot-wise, I'm flat-footed just. I'd say if you're under 6 foot, you might have to lower the seat on this to save yourself kind of raising your foot up. But if you're 6 foot or whatever, I mean, yeah, pretty sound. Right, how do I start this thing? Okay. Push the button in the middle. Make sure I'm in neutral. And start up. Right. The tone out of this bike it's wicked. Like, listen to it. What's the lean angle like on this fucker? Oh, front of neutral, my bad. It's so sharp. This is obnoxious. That is, I'm not joking, that is as sharp as the MT-09, which weighs probably about 30 kilograms less and is an 850cc, and this is like a litre bike, an adventure sports litre bike. Like, that's mental. Aw, they didn't leave. What a bastard. They're supposed to be family. This is great. I think the initial thought process when you sit on this bike after getting off a triple or a V-twin, you'll think, oh, this is a bit limp. You just will, because the torque is not lower down the band, it's right at the top. But if you're coming to this from a carbed bike where you're used to that power, or an inline where you're used to that power being at the top end, fuck me, it handles. Jesus. Then, you know, you're going to be used to where that power is anyway. I need to change this to sport mode just so I can get that lean angle shit on the go. Max lean angle 32 degrees. I'm already 32, just chilling. Absolute savage. You're probably thinking, what does this bike sound like from the outside? I've been out on the bike for a couple of hours now, and it's truly wonderful. It's spectacular. Like, I've laughed so hard, I've thrown it around corners, just tore gently on it, like everything that I've asked of it, you know. And I've found so far that for me, I'm personally, I'm gonna go for the S1000R. Reason being, this bike is too tall for me. I know that sounds ridiculous because I'm 6'2", but it's too tall for me for the effort required to keep constantly getting on and off. And because I'm someone that likes jumping on and off my bike all the time and getting pictures and stuff like that, it's just a pain in the ass for me, you know. But in terms of the bike itself, no issues with it. I absolutely adore it, love it to pieces. It's phenomenal. And the only reason I'll be getting the S1000R is so that it's so much quicker and easier for me to just jump off it, jump back on it. It's not that bad, but it's just a personal preference, isn't it? And we've all got them. So for me, I would just say I'm going to go for the R because it's got the comfort, but it's also got this wonderful engine in it and all the tech. Check out my Instagram and the website, josephparry.co.uk, for photos of the bike from today. And massive thanks to Cotswold BMW for letting me out on this, Motorrad BMW. I don't know what their official name is. Is it Motorrad BMW in Cheltenham? I'm not sure what the official name is, but the bike department in Cheltenham. Ben, thank you as always, my friend, for entertaining the idea of letting me out on these bikes and documenting them from a creative perspective. I really appreciate it. Had an absolute blast on this bike, and I'm going to go get some photos of it. It's 11:30 and I'm just going to go ride the fuck out of this thing until I have to give it back because it's truly phenomenal. If you're thinking of going and taking out an S1000, take them all out. Find out what suits your body, what works for you, because the engine and the tech in these bikes and how they handle, it's phenomenal on every single one of them. So any other questions, just leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer them. I know I'm not the best at reviewing bikes and first thoughts on them and going through and stuff like that. I'm still very new to doing it, and I've just got a massive passion for bikes and I love doing it. So, you know, if there's things that you wish I'd go over in videos as and when I do get to take bikes out, let me know and I'll certainly do it for you. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and go test ride an S1000. Bye.